Greetings! In this episode of the Cascade Sports Car Club HPDE tutorial series, we're going to cover arriving at the racetrack, finding a parking space in the paddock, getting checked in and registered, and getting your car in the tech line in preparation for your day with us at Portland International Raceway. Cascade Sports Car Club runs all of its events, HPDE, as well as races, from the infield, otherwise known as the North Paddock area. To reach the North Paddock, you'll enter through the main entrance gates, loop around the South Paddock, turn right on the access road at the bank of trees, and then cross the racetrack at the break in the grandstands at the start-finish line. It is also possible there can be a person having you sign a waiver either at the main entrance or at the break in the grandstands. In either case, follow their instructions. Coming from the south on Interstate 5, the track entrance will look like this. It's possible that there will be a person having you sign a waiver at these entrance gates. It's also possible that the two right side gates are not yet open. If the left side gate is open, you can go around them and proceed. As you make your way into the racetrack complex, bear in mind this is a city park and the speed limit is 15 miles an hour. Yes, that's 15 miles an hour. So drive very slowly and carefully and make your way around the South Paddock, which is what is here on your right-hand side. Coming up on the right is the South Paddock. Many events do operate from this one, but Cascade operates from the North Paddock, which is located in the infield of the track. As you pass the South Paddock, here on your right, you may see other events taking place. There are autocross groups, there's driver training that happens in this large parking lot area, but this is not where we're going to be going for our Cascade event. Continue to follow the access road until you see that large bank of trees coming up. After you've passed the South Paddock, there will be this grassy area on the right, and then this right-hand turn bears off. As you can see, there are gates closed there, which would also get you there, but it's easier just to follow this path alongside the wooded trees and this row of boulders on the right. So continue here, and this will take you to the track crossing, which is at a break in the grandstands. Now we're approaching the track crossing and the break in the grandstands. There may also be a person here collecting waivers and checking IDs, but today there is not, so you can proceed. You are now crossing the racetrack, which is a cold track at this point, meaning it is not active. The only time you can cross the racetrack at this or any point is when the track is cold. As we enter the paddock, you'll see the scoring tower straight ahead. There it is. It's the white building. You'll be returning to that in a minute to do registration. As you enter the paddock, you'll notice that there may already be race teams arriving. Many of these teams have large trucks and even larger trailers, so try to work with them and let them have the space that they need. They tend to always set up along the left side here, and they also will sometimes take two parking spaces end on end in the normal paddock area. So give them some room to work, be flexible, they're very friendly, just ask anybody if it's okay. After you've found a spot in the paddock, your next stop is going to be at race control. It's the white tower building you saw as you entered the track. You're going to head up this staircase, go up to the second floor, where you're going to find the registration desk. As you enter the race control tower, you'll see the registration desk to your left, and on your right will be a bulletin board. Here is a list where you will look for your name, your car number, and confirm that the run group that you have selected is correct. Once you have that information, proceed to the registration desk, have your driver's license handy, and get your registration packet. You will also need to sign any final waivers. You'll get your driver's wristband and all the information necessary for you to then go back down, get your car into the tech line, and get ready for your first session. Your next step is to get your car through the tech line. Have your helmet ready, have the tech sheet tucked under your windshield wiper, have everything removed from the car, no loose objects, and then line your car up in the appropriate lane according to your run group. They are numbered 1 through 4, left to right as you face the tower. Put your car in the corresponding group that you will be running with. Leave the keys in the car. Don't lock the doors. The tech people may need to turn the ignition on in order to check brake lights and that sort of thing. There's no need to worry about your car. There will be Cascade personnel monitoring this lane the entire time. When your car is in the tech lane, waiting to be checked, it's time to listen up for the driver's meeting. This is a mandatory meeting where we will discuss things like flagging, any particulars that are taking place on the track that day, and other essential driver information. Don't miss this meeting. Don't be late for it. There's very important information that you need to have in order to go out in your run group on schedule. You have now completed the registration process. Your car should already be in its correct run group lane, where you put it during tech. Your driver's packet has everything else you need to know. There's a schedule, there's a track map, and any other information necessary for you to run with us. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you on the racetrack.